In this video, I'm going to explain how to use the Navisworks Timeliner tool. This tool can help you schedule and visualize your construction. So first, you would open up a project. This project happens to be coming from Revit. Once your project is open, you can use the selection tree to take a look at all the levels in your project, and you can use the timeliner to add tasks to the timeline. So I've already added parking level, level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, roof level 1 and roof level 2. I've assigned the date that these levels will start construction and end construction. I've assigned all of them the task type construction, and then I've attached different parts of the model to each of these phases. So if I click on each of these attached selections, you can see it highlights, this is the level 1, or sorry, this is the parking level. This is level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, and this was part of level 1, and this is part of level 2. And so the level I have not added yet was the level 3 roof. I'm going to go ahead and click this button to add the task. It's just called new task. If it shows up in the wrong spot, you can always right click, move it up or down in the list. You can also add tasks in the middle of the list or delete tasks. So I'm just going to click on it to rename it. I'm going to call it roof 3. This new task popped up, which I don't need, so I'm just going to uncheck it. That's going to not include it in that task list, or you can also right click and delete the task. Okay, so for roof 3, I need to say when that is going to start construction. The last phase, roof 2, was in June. I'm going to put this one in July. So we'll start first Monday of July. And I'll say it plans to be finished by the end of July. You can also put in your actual start date and actual end date as you're working on the project to see how things are going. Task type, you have options for construction, demolish, or temporary. So this is construct. And then to attach the actual roof items to this selection set, what I'll do is go into my selection tree, pick the levels that I want to include. I can hold Shift to grab a group of levels. Once they're selected, you see they're highlighted in my model. I can use this attach button and say attach current selection. If you needed to add on to a selection you've already selected, you can go to append current selection. So I just want to attach. So now it says we have something selected. So this is roof 2 and this is roof 3. Okay, so I have everything selected. If you look on the right side of this window, you can see how it's dispersed the timing and phasing of the project. Right, so I had 1 month for each phase until we got to April. Then we had to overlap phases a little bit, and then in July a final phase. So you can kind of see how it looks over there. If you have a file that already lists out your tasks and phases, you can add with one of these file types. So CSV would be similar to an Excel file. So you can add it here and it will show up in this task window. And then you would just need to attach the model items to that task. So that's another option. Configure just shows the color scheme. So during construction, an item will show as green with some transparency. If it was in demolish phase, it would show as red, and in temporary phase, it would show as yellow, right? So it kind of shows you how it would look. And then when you go to simulate, we can actually run the simulation of how this construction will look as it goes throughout the project. So I'll just go ahead and click play. So it's working on parking level, then level 1, level 2, level 3 and 4, 4 and 5, roof, And then finally, the last level of the roof. And that's the end of the project. So you get to visualize it and you can play around with when each part of the project should start construction and finish construction. CAD Masters offers online and classroom training for a variety of Autodesk software. For more information, go to www.cadmasters.com or give us a call at 925-939-1378.